What's going on, guys? Man, it turned out to be a beautiful day today. I was gonna ride this morning to work, but it was kind of foggy and a little bit nipply, so I decided not to. I'm glad I did. On my way home in my car, I come across this deer in the ditch. He's laying there all fucked up, legs fucked up and shit, stiff as a board. I was like, man, that could have been me sitting there fucked up in the ditch with the deer. That's right, fuck you, bitch. But anyways, a lot of people's been on YouTube what first bikes they should get, and 250 or 650. This is basically for sports bikes. What I'm be talking about. I mean, but I want to go down here first to this road called Sleepy Hollow and do a little riding around there, because it's not so much straight of a line, and I know you guys don't want to see me riding straight just talking shit. So I'm gonna cruise on down here and hit this road and just give y'all my opinion on basically personal experience that I've had. Yeah, it's supposed to be some pretty good twisting roads back here. But so yeah, I mean, here's why I wouldn't start on something like a 250 Ninja or a CBR. The main reason, because see, right now I'm riding about 50 miles an hour. I'm only at 3.5 RPM. If I'm riding about 70 on this bike, it's a 1000 cc. I'm only running about 4,500 RPM. Now with a 650, you're probably looking about 6. But with a 250 Ninja, you're going to be hitting about 9,000 RPM or something at that speed. If you're going on a long distance, if you're going on a long trip and you're having to ride that far at that speed, you're going to be eating your gas miles up. You know, you're not going to be getting much better than a 650. And another reason why I wouldn't want to start on a 650 is because if you're really going to get into motorcycles and you really want to get into bikes, once you have that first ride, you're never going to want to go back. I mean, unless you wreck out and get scared, you're going to want a better bike. I mean, you're going to eventually upgrade. GS 500F, I mean, it was a pretty decent bike. I mean, it's a Suzuki. I mean, it's basically like a 600F. It almost looks like a Gixxer. I think this is where the road ends here. Might have to go back the other way. But, But I mean, I still got pretty good gas miles, and it wasn't you know, too high in the RPMs. I mean, it was about 7,500 on the RPMs whenever I was about 70 or 80. So it wasn't too bad. I put 29,000 miles on it in a year and a half. So I mean, if you're not going to get a super bike, you want something like that, I would suggest getting, you know, that bike. Or, you know, I wouldn't really suggest a Ninja 500 because they're just, I don't know, I just don't like them. But now a 650 is a bike that you can learn on, and you can slowly build up, and you can get yourself to a point where you're like, okay, you know, I can do a little more riding and get a little bit more out of it. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think that if you're really going to get into bikes, you're going to be happy with a 250 sports bike. You need something that you can grow into, you know, something you're going to learn and, you know, you can work your way up and still get some enjoyment out of it. 6 months, you know, whenever you learn to ride, you can, you know, get more out of a 650. What's up, buddy? Than you can with a 250. I mean, and also, if you're going to get a used bike, don't try to go get the newest best one if you're first starting out. You know, all you need is something with 2 wheels that goes, that, you know, you're not going to require a lot of maintenance. What's up, buddy? And something that, you know, like I said, that you can grow into and you can work your way up to better driving skills and actually want to keep it instead of getting rid of it, you know, because I don't know if you're rich or not. It's a pretty cool curve here, but I'm not really rich, and I don't have a lot of money to be buying a whole bunch of bikes. So you need to get something that you can be happy with for a while, and something that you can learn and progress on. You know, with it coming up with a new riding season and all, I figured I'd do this video and share my thoughts on it and my opinions. I mean, with my personal experience, if I'd have had anything less than what I had for my first bike, then I wouldn't have been happy. I mean, I could take the thing and lay it in the corners, you know, just as good as this one. And do some good riding. But alright guys, when we get out of here, I just wanted to go ahead and shoot this video out there. It's something that I've been wanting to talk about a while, so alright guys.